Hello and welcome to CBS Institute. Welcome to Current Affairs Quiz. Let's get started with the first question. What is the rank of India in arms imports according to a report released by SIPRI? See here SIPRI. SIPRI stands for Stockholm International Peace Research Institute. Stockholm International Peace Research Institute. See, this institute is located in the city of Stockholm, which is the capital city of the country, Sweden. See, recently, the Stockholm International Peace Research Institute has released a report based on which country has imported highest number of arms, that is weapons, and which country exported highest number of arms weapons to other countries. See, the period is from 2016 to 2020. So during this period, which country has imported highest number of weapons and which country exported highest number of weapons? So according to the evaluation done by the Stockholm International Peace Research Institute, the largest arms importers are, weapons importers are, the first country, the first rank was given to the country Saudi Arabia, and at the second place, India was placed. So according to this report, India is the second largest arms, which means weapons importer in the world. So first rank was given to Saudi Arabia. So first rank is very important, and also equally important is the country India's rank. Okay, so this is second. See, the largest arms exporters are, the first rank was given to Russia and the second rank was given to France. So next to Israel and the United States of America, third and fourth respectively. So here largest arms exporter is Russia, largest arms importer is Saudi Arabia. We have to differentiate it. So these 2 points are very important from examination point of view. Here second rank, India. So India is the second largest importer of weapons during this period from 2016 to 2020. See, this report also noted that despite India was given the second rank, the India's arms imports were decreased by 33% from the year 2011-15 to 2016-20. So during this period, arms imports of India were decreased by 33%. However, during this period, the India was given second rank. See, one of the reasons mentioned by this report for this decrease is Make in India initiative. Make in India initiative. So India is manufacturing weapons indigenously. So it is not excessively depending upon other countries. However, it has been awarded second rank. So here, what is the rank of India in arms imports according to the report released by Stockholm International Peace Research Institute? So option C is the correct answer, that is second. Next question. Who is the chairperson of International Cricket Council? See, International Cricket Council is the world body for organizing international events. So this is also a regulator of the cricket. See, ICC is headquartered at Dubai, the United Arab Emirates. See, the current chairperson of International Cricket Council is Greg Barclay. See, This question has been asked here because ICC has imposed 8 years ban on 2 cricket players from United Arab Emirates recently. The 2 players are Mohammad Naveed and the next player is Shaiman Anwar Butt. Shaiman Anwar Butt. So these 2 players, because they have involved in a match fixing, so International Cricket Council has awarded 8 years ban to these 2 players. So this question has been raised here because ICC has come into news because of this news. So who is the chairperson of International Cricket Council is the question. Option B is the correct answer. Greg Barclay. Next question. Kudankulam nuclear power plant is located in which state? See, this is a static GK question. We can expect these types of questions in our exams. See, Kudankulam nuclear power plant is located in the state of Tamil Nadu. In the state of Tamil Nadu. So this is one among the 7 atomic or nuclear power plants that are in operation currently. So here option D is the correct answer, that is Tamil Nadu. See, the other nuclear power plants in India are, for example, Kaiga nuclear or atomic power plant, which is in Karnataka, and next one Kakrapar nuclear power plant, which is in Gujarat. Next one Kalpakram nuclear power plant. This is also located in the state of Tamil Nadu. Next one Narora nuclear power plant or atomic power plant, which is in Uttar Pradesh. Next one Rajasthan nuclear power plant, which is in the state of Rajasthan, which is very easy here to remember. Okay. Next one Tarapur nuclear power plant, which is located in the state of Maharashtra. So Kudankulam nuclear power plant is one among the 7 nuclear power plants that are operational currently in India. So option D is the correct answer. Next question. In which of the following places currency mint is not located? We have to observe not. See, paper currency. Every paper currency except 1 rupee note is printed by Reserve Bank of India. Except 1 rupee note. See, 1 rupee note and coins. 1 rupee note and coins. So Reserve Bank of India prints the paper currency. We have to keep it in mind. Paper currency, not coins. Paper currency except 1 rupee note. So other denominations printed by Reserve Bank of India. See, 1 rupee note and coins. Okay, other coins are minted by Finance Ministry, that is Government of India. After minting the coins, these will be distributed by Reserve Bank of India. But here, coins are minted by Government of India, that is Finance Ministry. See, there are 4 mints in India currently. One is located Hyderabad, another Kolkata, West Bengal, Mumbai, Maharashtra, and Noida, Uttar Pradesh. So these are the 4 places where mints are located. So here Hyderabad, Bhubaneswar, Kolkata, Mumbai, Noida. So among the given options, B is the correct answer because in Bhubaneswar there is no currency mint. Option B is the correct answer. Next question. National Voters' Day is observed on. See, the Election Commission of India was established on January 25th, 1950. So every year January 25th is observed as National Voters' Day. So the main objective is to create awareness among the voters. The significance, what is the significance of voting? So here every year January 25th is observed as National Voters' Day. Option E is the correct answer, that is January 25th. The present Chief Election Commissioner is Sunil Arora. Also a point to be kept in mind. Okay, option D is the E is the correct answer. That is January 25th. Next question. Government has decided to increase foreign direct investment limit, that is FDI, in insurance sector to 74%. What is the current limit of FDI in this sector? This sector here refers to insurance sector. See, for example, here it is a company, Indian company. Okay, so for example, a company from other country has invested some amount of money at the time of establishment of this business. See, this part is called foreign direct investment. Foreign direct investment, that is FDI. See, currently the FDI limit in insurance sector is 74%. Okay, so it has been increased to, government wants to increase to 74%, but the current limit of FDI in insurance sector is 49%. So government wants to increase to 74% from current to 49%. Option A is the correct answer, that is 49.